guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Journey and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're not subscribed, please make sure that you do subscribe, make sure that you like the video, and make sure that you do share it with your friends. We are on a roll trying to get to 500 subscribers, so I would love if you could share the video and make sure that you're subscribed so that we can get there at least before the end of the month. I refuse to get to April without getting to 500 subscribers, so let's make sure to do it. I know we can do it. And yeah, today's video is going to be focusing on my pregnancy journey, basically finding out that I am pregnant and finding out that I still need to live. Basically a life update on everything related to that, my engagement, the baby shower. There's a lot that has happened. Like, there is a lot that has happened in the last 12 months, and I just wanted to do like a sit down video before we, you know, just get into posting videos, because then it's like, hi boo, and then what happened now? Right, so let's get into the video. Finding out that I am pregnant, right? This is, I don't know, when they say your life can take a 360. I literally had no plans, obviously, of being pregnant. It was not something that was on my list of things. Nowhere in my 2023 vision board. Nowhere in anything that I was planning, right? So how did I find out? I actually found out very early because I was obviously feeling sick, not feeling well. I remember telling everybody, being like, you know what? I feel like I'm hungry. You know when you're just hungry and you eat, you just don't get full, but at the same time you eat and you want to vomit. So I was just feeling off, and I remember people being like, no, maybe there's a water something, maybe there's something in the waters, maybe there's something somewhere. God, there's something somewhere in my belly. But basically everybody was literally giving me advice and being like, no, go see the doctor, maybe you have, I don't know, a virus or something that you caught, you know. And I think this was at about like 6 weeks. I was very early, honestly, very, very early, because I'm not someone that gets sick. I like rarely get sick. So when I did get sick, I was like, let me go see my doctor. But I remember this one day, another friend actually recommended that I get probiotics, and I went to go get them. And I remember as I was at Clicks, I was like, actually, maybe let me just get a pregnancy test. And I ended up getting this pregnancy test. I was like, okay, let me just go check, because actually that is something that I do. I don't know about you, but for me it's something that I do a lot, right? I would go and like get pregnancy tests and they'll come out negative. Like, I don't know, anytime I'd be like, yay. So I went and I got the pregnancy test, and I was like, okay, cool, let us see if, you know. But in my head, guys, I'm like, it's just another one, you know. And I even just bought one. I didn't buy, you know, anything. So I came to the house with the probiotics, and I came in with my pregnancy test. And I remember in the house just being alone because I was working from home, and I went to the bathroom and I checked, and what is this I see? You know, I see obviously the 2 lines, and I was like, oh my god, it can't be, no way, right? Literally my world stopped that day. Not my world, but like, you know, when you get to a position where you just like, wait, what? No, it can't be. That was me, literally. And the reason I was like that was because, honestly speaking, the partner that I was with was someone that I had just met, someone that was, I mean, I knew his intentions and I knew what he wanted, and I knew that I loved this person, but we were nowhere in a position to be having like a baby yet. You know, we're still getting to know each other, we're still getting, you know. So I was like shocked, and also I'm thinking like, how am I going to tell this person? Like, how is this person going to react? Because we've seen the horror stories on TV and even on Twitter, where people are like, hey, don't even tell me about that, you know. So I was very like afraid and nervous and just like, you know. But then I was like, okay, cool, let me tell him, because obviously he deserves to know. Let me just tell him and see where it goes. So to my surprise, my partner was very excited. He was very like loving about it. He was like, he had no doubts, he wanted it, you know. And I was like, how's this guy excited? He was actually making me angry when I saw how excited he was, because I was like, nah man, what do you mean this is okay? I was like, do you not see that this is a sabotage? This cannot be the Lord's work. But I was like, okay, maybe, you're always like, maybe it's not true. Maybe I need to go check it out, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go check it out, and we are going to see, if this is true. So what I did, I think the next day, I went to my nearest like shopping center, mall, and I got that they have like GPs there. So I went to the GP and I was like, hey, listen, I didn't tell them, obviously, because I wanted them to find out on their own and to literally tell me, So I just went there and I was like, guys, I'm not feeling like this is what's happening. And the doctor is even saying, no, it could be something in the water, because there's a lot of people that have been experiencing the same thing. And he's like, you're probably like the fifth patient, and he's there like recommending anti-acids, he's recommending like these pills and everything. I'm like, sir, nah, sir. So but I ended up giving him a hint and be like, so you don't think I could be pregnant or anything? And he was like, you think you could be pregnant? And I was like, no, I don't know, but I mean, like, maybe could it be? And then that's when he did the pregnancy test, and he was like, yep, you are. And then he's like, sorry, you can't get the medication that I was telling you about now, because you know that it's actually pregnancy. And I was like, no. I was like, I need to pray harder. These tongues need to flow, because it can't be, But literally, that's how I found out. And then I think for the third time, I went also to the clinic at work, trying to just make sure, like, is this really what happened? Is this really, like, am I in this position for real now? And fortunately, it was exactly that. So how did I feel about the whole pregnancy, or finding out that I was pregnant? Honestly, I was not okay. Hey, I was not okay. And now I feel like I'm in a position to speak about it, because I feel better and I feel like, okay, now it's all right. It's there. When I found out, I feel like I went through a time of like depression, or a time of just, I don't know, but I was really not okay with it, because I was thinking, this is not in my plans. This partner of mine is still new. I've started, in a new department at work. I'm trying to find my feet and everything. I'm trying to, like, I just felt like it was a sabotage to everything that I had planned for myself, Sorry, I had this whole vision of how the year would go, and that was not how I thought it's gonna go, So I was not okay. I was constantly crying. I was sad. I was overthinking it. And it's sad because I had the support I needed, because when I did tell my mom was excited. I told my brother, he was like, oh no, sissy, but he embraced it. He wasn't like, oh, my grandmother was also okay with it. My partner, ecstatic. Everybody was like happy for me, but I was not, and I could not see it. I could not see the support they gave me, because I was just in my own little space. All I wanted to do was sleep, cry, and just be in my own corner. I don't want to talk to anyone, and I literally went through that phase. It was literally a phase of just being, like, feeling sorry for myself. And yeah, it was really not the best moment for me. And to a point that now that I'm okay, I'm like, how could I deny myself the happiness, of being pregnant, of I don't know, embracing this new situation that I'm in? Because honestly, I was literally like, I didn't want anybody to see I was pregnant. I didn't want anybody to even notice. Didn't tell anyone at work. I was just like, I didn't want to be associated with it. I knew that I didn't want to get rid of the baby or like anything like that. Obviously not. But I just was not happy about it. I felt like it came at a time that I was not ready. So how did I balance school, work, and pregnancy? Okay, the balancing of school, work, and pregnancy was very hard, especially during the times where I was going through the whole depression and the whole thing. It was very hard because I had just started my practical legal training at Lead. It was night school. It was a 6-month course, but that's literally at the time that I had just found out. At work, I had just started a new position. It was like a few months after I had gotten into this new position. And obviously then I still needed to juggle being myself, big journey. And it was really hard. I remember being at school and just being the horriblest, if there's a word such as that. I was just being a horrible, horrible person. Not that I was being a horrible person. I wasn't rude or mean or anything. But I didn't want to talk to anyone. I wasn't talking to anyone. I had this resting face. I literally didn't want to make friends, didn't want to talk about anything. I was in my own corner. Do not even look at me. That was literally me, right? For the whole 6 months at school. I could have made friends. I didn't make as much friends as I should have because I was literally like, it is what it is. I had like 2 friends or 2 people I was close with, and that was it, And I just remember even going to like work and school, it was just a mission for me. I didn't want to talk about it, so nobody knew I was in the state. And I had my moods, the hormones were just being a mess. I didn't even want to like look pretty for work. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't want to look pretty, and people don't even know, so they can't even support you. It would be like, oh Jenny, you're going through this. Oh no, we understand. Like, I was literally just winging it, if that's what I can call it. And it's by God's grace I was able to do that PLT and I passed it. It's by God's grace that I was able to do my tasks at work. It's by God's grace that I have gotten out of it, I think the biggest thing that helped me was just going to church, because I was at church trying to, every time, I go to church every Sunday. So being there sort of cleaned me up, or sort of made me feel better, But it was honestly, it was hard to juggle everything, because I remember even at church, because I serve at church, I don't want people to know, so I was still serving, but I was tired, I was not feeling the best, and but I'm serving because people didn't even know. And for me, it wasn't even showing, right? So my pregnancy didn't show until like now, and now I'm like, okay, anytime now it's about to pop, but people couldn't even give me that support because nobody knew. They just thought, if they saw me maybe eating a lot, they just thought this one eats a lot, or things like that. But nobody knew about it because I was literally not showing for like 8 or 7 months of this whole pregnancy. I was not showing anything. Where am I now? Mentally, I want to say I am happy, I am ecstatic. I cannot wait to be a mother. I cannot wait to be on this journey, right? I'm really happy. I do not want to lie, I'm very happy, and I feel like I was sick and now I'm healed. That's literally how I feel. We did a baby shower and gender reveal a week ago, and it was just the best time ever, because now I'm in the right state of mind. We also did a photo shoot. It was really beautiful. I'll maybe put a few snippets so that you guys can see, so that you can see the main vlog. I'm going to post a vlog about it. I don't want to mention the gender of the baby just in case these videos, clash or whatever. But I'm so ecstatic. Mentally, I'm happy. Physically, okay, I am dying. I am tired. I am like over it. I do not want it. But mentally, I'm very happy. I'm now going shopping. Everything of mine was so late because I was, not mentally okay. But now I'm just like, okay, I need to buy this. I need to buy these outfits. I want my babies to look like this. Oh my God, photo shoots. Oh my God. Like, I'm very excited and I'm just feeling it to a point that I'm like, how could you deny yourself, girl? How could you deny yourself all this happiness? But yeah, so I'm feeling very, very happy and excited about it. And yeah, I really cannot wait. Something else I wanted to talk about was the engagement. I know I'm not wearing my ring, but I got engaged as well. So my partner was like, my partner is the sweetest thing ever. And I feel sorry, shame. I really feel sorry about the way that I did treat him, because I know that I was not the most pleasant person to be around, especially during the first and second trimester. But he's like the sweetest thing ever. And now that I think about it, I see God's plan. They always say wait on God and see where he takes you. That's literally what happened with me. I didn't know where God was taking me, and I didn't understand why I was in that position, But now I'm starting to it's starting to click. Okay, I see what God was trying to do here. I literally got a partner that I've been praying for. it's literally someone that, someone that does this, literally. And I'm just happy, so we got engaged. We are gonna get married soon, and I can't wait to start that chapter with him as well. I mean, we've already started it, but to be with him all the time and get to learn him even more, and just start that union. I really cannot wait. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I think after the baby, then we can start being like, okay, let's plan. What am I gonna do? And then start stressing over again, because I stress like a maniac. Just one other thing I wanted to talk about was trusting God. We always want to do things our own way. We have deadlines, we set times, we're like, this is how I want it, this is what's gonna happen, I'm gonna marry, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna and then you're like, things happen the complete opposite, right? I have learned through this whole thing to trust God and understand that my life is God's life. God will use me the way that He wants to use me, and He will do things the way He sees that is best for me. I didn't see the good in all of this at all. I didn't see why I was in this position, and I didn't understand, but now I'm starting to understand that God, has my best interests at heart. God wants me to prosper. God wants me to succeed, and He really wants me to He wants to elevate and increase me. And that's exactly what God did during this time. I've learned so much. I've gotten very much closer to God as well. And yeah, so if you're seeing things not going the way that you have planned them to be, and you don't understand why things are the way they are, just wait on God. God will show you where He's taking you. He will show you exactly where you're supposed to go, and that's where I am. And yeah, so that's how I found out, and that's literally my update on pregnancy and literally everything else that has happened in my life. I wanted to put this video out there so that at least because now I want to film, I want to be that mom, so before I could do that, I wanted to just give you guys an update so that you guys can see what happened during this 12 months and everything. And yeah, I'm honestly very excited. I'm very excited. I'm feeling happy. I feel like there's a weight that has been lifted off my shoulders. But anyway, if you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please, once again, make sure that you are subscribed. A lot of content is going to come. I've got the gender reveal and baby shower. I've got quite a few videos that I've already filmed, and I want you guys to be there to see them. So please make sure that you do subscribe. And like I said, we need to get to 500 subscribers. We can do it, guys. We can do it. So please make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share the video. If you are a new mom, or you're expecting, or anything like that, or you just want to share your experience, please make sure you share it in your in the comment section below. Please make sure that you tell me how it went, how you found out, and how your journey has been. I'd really like to know if you had a similar experience to mine, or if yours was different. But yeah, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.